Well, it can't get better than this in Monaco, as here is your starting grid for today's Grand Prix. In row number 1, we have Tristan and Frost. Row 2 is Atomics and Silver Arrow. And row 3 is Cyrax, who's making his long-awaited return to Formula Nitro with Sokofa in 6. Carrying on with the grid, in row number 4, we have the former champion Beast Mode, the championship contender from last season. And then we have Kenny as well. Joachim in row number 5 with Baco. And then we have Trumpet and Hunter, aka FRL, is back for the first time in quite some time. Moving on to the rest of the grid, of course, you have Ruben and Jacob. And then in dead last, you have the former champion in Formula Nitro last season, Zebra Orange himself. The champion had an invalidated lap time in qualifying, and he has to find his way all the way back to the front from the back of the pack. I don't know how he's going to do it, but we'll see how it goes for him. But anyways, let's get into some Grand Prix racing here in Monaco for the first time ever in Fortnite history. It is going to be an absolute thriller as they go into Saint-Devote. But who will be leading? We are about to find out. It is going to be a race to the finish. It is lights out, and away we go here. Tristan and Frost get a great start as they go into Saint-Devote. It is going to be Atomics there, also on the inside of Silver. They make a little contact, and then it's Joachim as well. Makes a little contact off of Kenny as they go up the hill. And now around, it is going to be Frost on the outside, Tristan side by side as they go down to the casino. Now down the hill, about to go into that hairpin. Frost is going to send it on the inside, and he lost control of the car. Frost just absolutely lost it. He sent it. And so just like that, it is going to be Frost going from second place to 15th in just a span of a hairpin. And Silver, Cyrax, Sokofa, Beast Mode, and it looks like Joachim into the wall. He got off the back bumper of Kenny, and he lost control of the car, so now he is all the way back with Frost now. As they go through the hairpin, it is, of course, Tristan, Atomics, and then Silver. Silver on 2 tires. He lost it, and he is up and over. Baco will pass him. Trumpet will not. And it looks like we're not going to have a safety car for now. We're fine, but Frost, he's lost in the hairpin, and so is Zebra. Zebra keeps it going, but Frost is up and over. And that is going to bring out our first safety car of the day here on lap number 2. It's the second time Frost has lost it in that hairpin. I mean, you can just see it again. I mean, that is unfortunately what happened with Frost on the opening lap. I mean, you can see it right here. Just lost control of the car, sent it on Tristan. And that's when, of course, that first yellow flag came out. But it was just, a caution flag. Nothing really that big. And then, of course, Frost lost it again. But this time, it brings out the safety car because his car was outside of the circuit. So, unfortunate for Frost, but we have our first safety car here in Monaco. So, we're back underway, and it looks like it is green and clean. Oh, no, it is not. It is Ruben up and over. And it looks like Joachim has an issue as well in the hairpin. And he is stuck, so that's going to bring out another safety car. So, just after we went green, we have a safety car. Again, in the same location, and that is the hairpin. Let's have a quick replay on that. Now, as you can see right here, just, again, another driver losing control, but this time, not out of the hairpin there. It's right when you get into the port of this circuit, right when you get the views of the cruise ships in the distance. That is exactly what happened. And then Joachim, I mean, he was alone, and, well, the same story. He got loose, lost control of it in the hairpin, and the rest is history. So, again, another safety car comes out here in Monaco. And here again, they are heading into the hairpin. It is Baco leading with the man himself, Atomics, and Atomics lost it a little bit, but he gets it back. And here again, all the drivers into the hairpin. They are green and clean for the first time in a bit. But so far, so good here. And there is a caution, and it looks like, oh no. Oh no, it's Joachim again. Joachim has again brought out a safety car. He gets stuck in the hairpin, and that is the second time. I mean, it's hilarious at this point. I mean, Frost did it, and now Joachim has done it. I mean, these are 2 drivers that are very talented, and obviously Monaco is a very, very challenging circuit. So I am not surprised at all, but another safety car here on lap 11. So, obviously, it's very early on this Grand Prix, but the Aston Martins are a 1-2 at the moment with Baco and Silver Arrow. Then it is Hunter, Trumpet, and Kenny. That's your top 5 at the moment. And then it is Beast Mode in that Mercedes. Frost is gaining his way back up the grid here as they go into the hairpin. Will it continue? Will the carnage continue as Hunter and Beast Mode make contact, and Beast Mode lost complete control of his car, and after that, he is now stuck, and that is going to bring out another safety car. I have never seen anything like this in my life, ever in Fortnite Grand Prix racing here in Formula Nitro. There has never been a turn, a hairpin, ever that has been this deadly to cause this many safety cars. Another caution will come out. Another safety car will come out. And Beast Mode is beached at the moment. It looks like he's going to get some support by the stewards here, but it's just really unfortunate. And let's take a big look at this here. I mean, as you can see, Hunter and Beast Mode, they were very aggressive going into the hairpin. And of course, Beast Mode just right there at the wrong time. And unfortunately, it just did not turn out well for him there in that situation. And it looks like Beast Mode is alright, so we will have a safety car on lap number 14. It is now 15. We will continue here in Monaco. It's lap 17, and Silver Arrow leads here after Bonko went down pit road, got some fuel, got some fresh tires, and of course, it is Trumpet in second. It's good to see him in second. It's been a bit since we've seen him in the front, if anything, but it is Zebra there. Zebra went a little wide, and my goodness, what did Zebra just do? I think he forgot to turn the car, and he completely lost it there, and it's absolute carnage here in the hairpin again, and Zebra has just completely cost himself all those positions. So again, the hairpin has been a huge problem, but it looks like all the drivers have finally found some sort of rhythm when it comes to the hairpin, so that's good to see. But as you can see, just the tunnel turn, man, it is just so cool to see in Fortnite. And just this circuit, once again, huge props to Commander for making this all possible. But we are here, man, and we are here to stay. As all these drivers going around the chicane now, right on the water, past the pool, into where the whole Lance Stroll meme came to exist. And Trumpet leads here with Sokofa right there as well on the back wing of Trumpet. And DRS will be enabled now, so that is something to look at here. Obviously, there is only one DRS zone on this circuit, but Sokofa is right there with Trumpet. And what is going to be really intriguing to watch is the strategy coming into play. Obviously, there hasn't been any safety cars in the last 2 laps, which is really good to see. Well, it's been absolute domination from Frost so far in this one after having that mistake in the hairpin. Well, honestly, it hasn't really been that bad for him. He's found himself way back in this Grand Prix. He's climbed up the grid, and he is now leading this Grand Prix. And it is Ruben who lost control of the car. He is out of it. And he's got it back going again. So, again, the hairpin has another victim. And, well, it's actually the same victim. And that is, of course, the man himself, Ruben, unfortunately. We are definitely going to see how this plays out as Zebra. Unfortunate for him, but he gets it back underway for himself. So, you know, it really sucks when situations like that happen where you just completely lose grip. You lose all your control of the car. And Zebra really, you know, he's a driver that, I mean, he won the championship last year, but he is not looking like a championship driver on this circuit. And, of course, obviously there are different circuits, you know, being difficult and such. And, obviously, you really cannot compare this circuit to the other circuits in Formula Nitro. This circuit is just so much more challenging. You've got elevation, you've got a hill, you've got the hairpin. I mean, you're going downhill. You have to brake. I mean, it is a very challenging circuit. Lap 33 out of 59, and, well, honestly, it has just been, you know, a battle of staying out for a lot of these drivers on the circuit. Of course, you had guys like Kenny leading for a bit, and we're going to see if that continues here as we are on lap 34 now. It is, of course, the man himself, Frost, leading this Grand Prix. It is then Kenny and Sokofa. That is your podium at the moment here in Monte Carlo, in the beautiful country of Monaco. So Frost, Kenny, and Atomics, that is your podium at the moment here on lap 36, about to be 37, as it's Frost and Kenny down pit road. And this is where races can be made or races can be absolutely destroyed here by one pit stop mistake here, as it is Frost and Kenny on pit road. Atomics will take the lead momentarily here in Monaco. And it looks like we've got a driver on the circuit right now that is super slow, and that is Joachim. And unfortunately, he has just not had a great Monaco GP debut at all. I mean, you can see that car is not going fast at all. It's not going the speed it should be going, and Joachim is going to retire from the race, unfortunately. Well, we find ourselves on lap 40. Joachim has retired from the Grand Prix, obviously after the car just did not seem to go the speed it was supposed to go. And with that being said, he is done. He is retired from this race, and unfortunately, he is nowhere to be found here in Monaco. You will never know when a safety car can just come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It really has been known as, one of these circuits that can definitely have a lot of safety cars. I mean, we've seen it today. There's been a lot of safety cars and a lot of cautions and such. And there's a yellow flag right there in Sector 2. And what has happened here? It looks like FRL has lost control of the car. He gets it back going, and unfortunately, it is going to be a virtual safety car here. So, I literally, again, jinxed this. Another announcer jinx. We had absolutely no issues at all, and well, now we have a virtual safety car. So, obviously, it's not the safety car, but it is a virtual safety car. So, a caution did come out, and we are resuming that green flag. DRS is enabled again, and we are back underway here. It is Atomics and Frost, and Atomics lost it. That is absolutely heartbreaking for Atomics. He was right there with Frost, and he just lost it there in the hairpin. The hairpin takes another victim, and the victim being Atomics, who has been so good today, trying to get his first win, but he has to somehow, some way, find a way to get back in this one. Obviously, we are 43 laps into this Grand Prix, and I have to say, it's been an absolute thriller of a Grand Prix. A lot of strategy is going to decide this Grand Prix. And here comes Frost into the chicane. You can just see the gap here. This is the gap between first, second, and third at the moment. And well, Frost has caught up with the lap traffic. Jacob is going to go down pit road. And honestly, this is absolutely huge. We're on lap 48 out of 59. It has been a really thrilling Grand Prix to watch, and we're going to see how all the strategy plays out for especially Frost, maybe even Atomics, maybe even Kenny. What is really going to work here for all of these drivers here in Monaco? Can Atomics win his first ever Monaco GP? Well, we're going to find out, honestly. It's going to be really interesting to watch for sure. Well, how is the strategy going to play out? Frost and Kenny on pit road. Does Atomics have enough speed to take the lead here, to retake it? And honestly, this could be absolutely massive here. Frost is about to come up pit road. Atomics down the front stretch. They are going to be side by side, neck and neck as they go into Saint-Avant. It is also beast mode there with Frost. They are almost 3 wide going up the hill. And Atomics is going to lead here in Monaco. 10 laps to go in the Monaco Grand Prix. Can Atomics hold on? It really has come down to strategy, and oh my goodness, Atomics almost lost it. How in the world did he save that? I just have no idea how in the world he saved that. He was on 2 tires. That was really impressive. I mean, that could have changed the whole Grand Prix. Atomics leads by about a car length. He is trying to hold on here on lap 56 out of 59. He's got to be consistent. He cannot make a single mistake. If you make one mistake, I mean, this can be absolutely over here. And also, I mean, you got to think about it as well. Kenny is right there. I mean, if both of these drivers collide, I mean, you got Kenny right there as well. Ruben, obviously, he is a a lap traffic car, but still, look at Frost on the outside of Atomics. They're still side by side. Up the hill they go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we've been waiting for. All this hype, all this anticipation for the Monaco Grand Prix, it's right here. It's here for a reason, for that matter, and it's because Atomics and Frost are going at it. They are trying to be the first ever driver to win in F1 in Formula Nitro history at Monaco. Who is going to do it? Frost is holding on for dear life. Atomics, he was in the same position as Frost was last lap, but here they go. Final lap of the race. Atomics is going to go on the outside. They're side by side. Frost is not going to have enough. Atomics is going to retake the lead on the final lap of the Grand Prix. Up the hill they go here in Monaco. Atomics is holding on for dear life again. He cannot make a single mistake if he wants to win it here. And here they come into the hairpin section. Atomics and Frost. Frost, he lost it. Frost lost it. The bumper glitch to the back of Atomics. And Kenny is right there. He might be able to take that second position away from Frost. But it's looking more and more likely for Atomics to be a Monaco Grand Prix winner and a Formula Nitro F1 winner at that. Through the swimming pool section and through the final couple turns of this race, Atomics is going to do it. Atomics has won the 2024 Formula Nitro Monaco Grand Prix. He is a Formula Nitro winner. Unbelievable finish here in Monaco. Wow.